All right, test, test, test. We should be going live here shortly. We just kind of let things roll. And what I'd like to do this round is talk about melding technique. Let's talk melding technique. Unfortunately, George's been kind of tied up with being able to get out there and do some of my either early morning coin hunts or, um, well, night coin hunts. So what I thought was maybe I'll just kind of recap some of the things that we've been doing, or I've been doing here in these past few uh, days, weeks. We're starting out with some YouTube shorts and just kind of doing a little running commentary on them. So let's go ahead and start out with this one.
The structure. Ooh, ooh. Another 90. Let's see if it's true. That's 3 in a row that this thing would detect. Let's see if this is another quarter. Let's see. There, I'm seeing it. Yep. Quarter city. Nice. All right. Liking that. Liking that a lot. Okay. A quick search around the structure. Ooh, ooh. Another 90. Let's see if it's true. That's 3 in a row that this thing would detect. Let's see if this is another quarter. Let's see. There, I'm seeing it. Yep. Quarter city. Nice. All right. Liking that. Liking that a lot. Okay. Quick.
Okay, so the big takeaway there, knock the macro simplex plus. I am working a tot lot. And guess what? I found a quarter and in the 90, 91 range. 95, maybe a pull tab, or correction, maybe a Coke bottle top, could be something else. But 90, 91, well, that's something to go check out because it could be that quarter. All right. And that's again the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. All right, let's go check out this next video. I think you'll like that one as well. Okay, let me shift over and start it off for you.
Oh, look at that. Holy cow. We're rocking today. This is a pretty one. Isn't it? Look at this. Look at that. Holy cow. Let's get the light. No, it's not midnight. It's, I think 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. But it's still a good time to do it because no one else is here. Got the whole park to myself. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Dang, 55s? That sounds like it's a good deal. I'll have to go check the markings on it, but cross my fingers it's a keeper. All right. Wow, and that's the reason why I like that SP24 coil. Cause
Oh yeah, I definitely like that SP24 coil. It's been a game changer for yours truly being able to get up close to those little metal posts or by the sidewalk. That SP24 kind of gets you in there versus that big double D coil that comes with the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. Someone had mentioned, I believe in a past YouTube creator had mentioned kind of shifting over to that, and sure enough, I said, "Hey, I need to get me one." And luckily, I was able to pick up one off of online and being able to use it ever since. So right now, if you see me out there doing these live streams, these evening coin hunts, early morning coin hunts, that is me using the SP24 coil. All right, got another one for you. Let's go ahead and shift over. Ready to go? Let's do it.
do these hunts. Oh, here we go. And this is, okay, so this swing set, typically I've been finding coins in the drop zone area from, it's a sled looking thing. We just hit a 90 and that usually means a quarter on the Nocta. So let's see if that holds true this time. There it is. Yes. That's one thing I like about that Nocta is you usually get something in the 90s, 90, 91. That is usually turns out to be a quarter. All right. Or actually, wait a minute. That's not a quarter. That's it's a $1. All right. It's a $1 Susan B. Anthony. Let's see if I can give you a better look at it. Get my light here. Wow, so Susan B. Anthony quote or dollars come in the 90s too. Nice. Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, so I'm certainly liking that one. The one in the 90s, 90, 91, still getting some good sounds. And so, hey, heads up, you might be able to get $1 or two if you hit in the 90s as well. Okay, let's try this next one. And we'll start that one here shortly. Okay, let me switch and...
I'm not having to dig around for it. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Came in at the 4s. Oh, man. Well, look at that. I normally would have skipped this.
Okay, so this is the point in time where just on a whim, I decided to go dig up a low target ID of 4. Okay, normally I'm finding rusty nails, little hair berets, um, paper clips, and this time I said, hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and dig this one up, just confirm that it's working. And lo and behold, I end up finding these little necklaces. I think they're made out of stainless steel or something. Bottom line, they're magnetic, and I found them. It took me about 30 minutes to undo them. It turned out to be 2 necklaces.
Looks like a little tennis bracelet thing here. Kind of messed up looking, but oh, this is cool. All right, I gotta show you. This doesn't happen that often. I guess I better start digging up the 4s too. Holy cow, look at this. Look at that. It's got a mix of, let's see, some kind of charms on there. Let's see if I can get you a better view. Can you guys see that? All right, I'll take a picture of it and post it in the dealie. But yeah, that one hit 4s. So, hey, guess what? I'm gonna start digging up the 4s now too.
Oh yeah, start digging up the 4s. Okay, so hey, lesson learned there. What's some of the folks when I'm streaming, they'll say, you got to dig everything, and well, yeah, I would say sometimes you have to, especially in a high trash area. I have gone out with the coin sniping dealie, the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus right there with the SP24 coil in some high trash areas, specifically notching out, not notching out, but just purposely skipping anything that is in the low tones and just picking out the pennies and the 60s, the dimes and the 70s and the quarters and the 90s. Anything else I'm skipping because the 30s could be a nickel, could be a pull tab, could be trash, could be a ring, but I'm specifically targeting these coins in a high trash area. Okay. All right, let me see what this one is. I'm just going right through some past shorts and just calling out anything that that may be of interest for y'all in this live Q&A session. Okay, so let's talk melee detecting. I'm open to talking to anything about melee detecting at this point. Certainly share your experiences. There's always something new to learn when it comes to this. And hey, I'm a ready and ready audience to listen to some of these tips coming in.
Oh wow, still there. Something's still there. 67. All right. Well, it's a good thing I checked it. Okay, it's still there. That one sounds more like a penny. Maybe I kicked it out and didn't realize it. So let's go move that around. Yeah, I moved it. It's over here. There it is. Buried right in the junk. All right, so that's your classic. I was getting it in the 60s, picked up the dime, and then I got this guy, penny. All right, so a dime and a 2 pennies so far. Not bad. And that's your classic example of check your dig and make sure you clear it. Because there was another one right there.
Oh yeah, so classic. I've been called out while I'm out there streaming. Someone saying, "Hey, you got to check your dig. You didn't clear your area." And I've found coin spills. I found multiple targets in a location because after I find the initial target, check it, sweep it, boom, there's another target. So you definitely want to make sure you clear, as I taught my kids when they were young. Uh, and they go metal detecting with the real fun times about seeing these little guys just sitting there digging up coins and whatnot. And next thing you know, you find the coin, and then you hear them tell you to sweep it, make sure you clear it, and then when they don't hear a tone, clear. My daughter and my son, both of them, had a good old time, and I'm looking forward to having my grandsons come out there and do the same thing with these guys. All right, or with the metal detecting hobby. All right. All right, let me go on to the next item. Um let's see. I'm coming up on it here. I got to flip through this here. I got a whole bunch of these YouTube shorts that I've been posting. And what I'm doing right at this point is just kind of going through there and oh yeah, I got that high dollar camera gear here. Okay, let's see. Penny for your thoughts. Let's try that one. View on YouTube. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get that one going. Let's see. Sean Purcell. Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy. Thanks for joining tonight. I'm just kind of just going through things here, enjoying a little downtime in some of the action here. I've been tied up with some personal things, but I believe here in the next few, I'll be back out there doing some of these evening coin hunts as well as early morning coin hunts. I tend to stay away from the playgrounds and whatnot during the day, or during the high volume days, because you want to let the kids and their families enjoy their time at these tot lots and playgrounds and whatnot. But hey, early morning, evening, in the dark coin hunting, it's all yours. You can just go for it and have the whole park to yourself.
Ooh, 67.68. That is a potential penny. Let's do it. It said it was deeper. Yeah, it said it was deeper. Okay, about maybe about 4 or 5 inches. Let's see. I'm gonna go right underneath it and see if I can just kind of lift it out. Okay. Let's pick it up this way. One to the left, one to the right. Let's see what happens. All right, I kicked it out. Oh, there it is. I found it. Kicked it out as a penny. Nice. Got a penny. Penny
Oh
for
yeah.
your thoughts. All
Oh
right.
yeah. Oh yeah. Penny for your thoughts. And this one I'm kind of chasing the signal. Got the Garrett Pro pointer. It's a really good one here. In fact, I'll go grab it real quick. All right, Garrett Pro pointer. Okay, right here, and let me shift right here. This Garrett Pro pointer I use. They also have a Pro pointer too. I've been using this one for years now. Got this at what was it? At the suggestion of some old timers who've been detecting for many years, and they says, "Hey, go get you a pinpointer, Pro pointer. It's a game changer." All right, let's see. I'm in Pennsylvania and new to detecting. I own two, but my first one wasn't fully waterproof. Submerge it. Oh, bummer. Hence the second one. I do like the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. That's waterproof, I believe, up to about 30 feet or so. Um, so I've been pretty happy with that. Yeah, fun stuff. I haven't used it completely underwater. I have done some sort of like near water fishing as well, or not fishing, metal detecting. And additionally, I've used it in a light drizzle, and yeah, it's waterproof. It works. I can up my game and get out there a little bit longer in the day. do some little fishies, you know what I mean? All right. Let's go to the next one. Don't skip low targets. That's a good one. Let's try that one. Um, or no, wrong one. Don't skip low targets. Oh, here's a good one. Okay. It's coming up. All right, bear with me. So what you'll notice in a lot of my videos here recently is because I went and I did a lot of streaming. My data plan they slowed me down and throttled me to where I don't get as clear a video. So uh, I may be shifting over to my action camera and posting these and doing more of a live restream broadcast and whatnot. Forget the brand, got it, but it's a scuba diving one. Awesome, cool, nice. All right, let's go ahead and try this one.
73. What can that be? Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's a ring. It looks like, oh, look at that. What kind of ring is this? Oh man, it's a kid ring. Definitely doesn't go with my gold band, but hey, I found it.
Hey, it's the small wins that count, that kind of keep you going in the metal detecting hobby. You can find a few coins here, there, end up finding a lot of trash. But in the end, you do find a few things here and there that make it worthwhile. And hey, some of these kid rings, hey, it's all good. I'll take it. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. This is more of a reason why I use a what do you call it? Knee pads. All right, this is what I was doing the other day. I think it was really raining. There was a lot of thunderstorms and whatnot. So I was like, hey, let's go ahead and do one of these babies. All right, I'm back. And this round, what I'm talking about is knee pads right here from this dealie here. Okay. And you get a pair of these, and what I'm saying is you don't need them for just gardening or maybe throwing down tile. What I particularly like using them for is, well, if you look back here, there's a certain machine, not that one, but this one, a metal detector. And what I do with that is I use it for metal detecting. And in fact, let me show you the belt and tool belt that I'm using right here. Tool belt right here, and there's the knee pads, okay? And I would say you definitely have to have a pair of these because one, you're just going to beat your knees up if you don't. And by having one of these, I usually keep them on my left knee because I'll bend down and do the pinpointing when I'm out there metal detecting, okay? So if you don't want to beat up your knees and don't want to tear up your pants and whatnot, you definitely want to get a pair of these, all right? And it's soft, comfortable. You have no idea that it's on there. After a while, you just kind of use it. And then on top of that, since you get two, when this one wears out, you can definitely use the other one. And well, my other one that I used before this, exact same one, lasted several years, more than several years. Anyhow, give it a try. Just strongly suggest you're going to get started in metal detecting, the metal detecting hobby. You definitely want to get some knee pads. All right. Oh yeah, you definitely want knee pads. Makes a big difference. Beat up your knees and whatnot, and I tend to do a deep knee bend on my left knee, so I just kind of use that one. Now I've saved the other one. It's up in one of these shelves back here, so I can use that other knee pad. But you only really need one, but they come in pairs. So hey, just save the one and put it off to the side. Okay. Let's see. Let's find another one. Let's see. That's a live highlight. That's a pain to find. Let's see what this one's about. Okay, get ready. I'm shifting. And you ready?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
you remember when 10 guitarists who never
Oh
You
man,
remember
bear
when it
with
was
me.
over $100?
I hit the wrong button. Dang it. Where is it again? Pain to find. You on YouTube.
It's over here somewhere. It's tiny, whatever it is. All right, let's get some of the big stuff out of the way. Wow. What could this be? Oh, big dog. All right, here we go. There it is. Found it. That was a pain.
Oh yeah,
All
that
right.
was definitely a pain to find. In fact, what happened here was I was streaming and looking for some targets and whatnot, and I got stuck on this one target. I'd spent a lot of time just trying to get down there and find this thing. You know how you kind of get fixated on you found the target, you can hear a steady tone, but you just can't locate it. I'm using the pinpointer, I'm moving around, I can't get it. And then lo and behold, a viewer just calls it out and says, just pick it up. Just grab a handful of dirt and start checking it. And when I did that, sure enough, I was able to find that, well, little rusty rivet nail thing. But hey, it was a great tip. So, hey, share the knowledge here. Certainly helps out in the metal detecting hobby. All right, let me go on to the next one here. Let me go shift over to my shorts channel here. You can see I've got a whole list. You can't really see it too well, but let's try. Oh, this is a good one right here.
Number 2 in 2026. I just found this one this past weekend. It's a Tiffany silver ring. Okay. It's got the markings. I verified it and everything, did a little search and all that. And this one will run you, it says 450 to 575 new if you want to buy it. If you want to use is like 150 to 450, and then typically eBay 250. All right, and this one I'm not gonna hawk or anything. I think I'm gonna just give it away.
Oh yeah, and lo and behold, I did give it away to my daughter. Hey, it's one of the perks of having a daughter is, hey, you want this ring or not? Okay, and I give it to her. If I don't, I used to hawk some of the ones. I did find a Texas A&M, and I'm an alma mater from Texas A&M, former student, and I found someone's Aggie ring with a diamond in it, and within an hour, I was able to locate them and get that ring back to them. I would call that one my best find to date for 2026. It's this pendant that turned out to be well, really nice one. I'll have to show it to you sometimes, but let's go ahead and shift over to another video. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Right here. What this one is about is just sometimes some of your
There
finds
is a tendency
are
for a few things to get
pretty big.
lost. Okay, something
But
here
not real.
just registered in the 30s. Could be another pull tab. Oh no, that is not a pull tab. That is some kind of huge ass fake diamond ring, maybe, or diamond earring.
I mean, it was big.
I mean,
That thing was huge. I think it was an earring. I think it was a ring. I couldn't tell. Found it. It's in the 2026 pile of things I found that I have no clue what I'm going to do with. But I'm going to go ahead and just collect them. All right, let's go find another one. Let's see. Why a pinpointer? Let's try that one. Oops, bear with me. I hit the wrong button again. Let's see. Actually, let's do this one right here. That's a good one to do.
71, but it's big. I think I remember this being that structure thing again. All right. Ooh. 91. We got another potential quarter here. Let's see.
Okay, just before I had just found something in the 70s. I'm in a park where they reconfigured some of the structure and whatnot, and they left the base little posts where they connect the base of these structures that they use for the the playground set. And I had just found it, in one of these base deals. But right next to it, I was able to get something in the 90s. And guess what? With the Knock the Macro Simplex Plus, 9091 tends to be a quarter.
It's 91. Yep, there it is. Oh, nice. Love it when I get a 91 on this machine.
Oh yeah, it's a great feeling finding quarters and whatnot. I know you don't find as much coins and whatnot because of folks not using cash as much in these days. But bottom line, it's still a fun dealy to find find a coin, especially a quarter. All right. Okay. Let's see if I have something else. Okay, here's a good one. So I was watching a YouTuber, and he had come up with this term called can slaw. Okay. And what I noticed is a lot of times when you're out there melee detecting and especially these ones with mulch, the mulch gets mixed up with some aluminum cans, some metals and whatnot, and it gets all crunched up in there and it gets thrown into that mulch. Well, that's what is can slaw is what I'm referring to when I mentioned that.
21. Another can slaw candidate.
But in this case, since you dig up everything, it turns out not to be can slaw.
No, 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 no. That is not can slaw. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. I can't tell what it is.
Some kind of
But
bracelet.
it's shiny. It's got charms on it. Let me see if I can get the light. Look at that. And I'm going to have to look for markings, see if it's silver.
It wasn't silver, but bottom line, again, it's one of those cases where you're out there, you're decking away, you are finding a lot of that aluminum chopped up stuff, and sure enough, here's something, so that's kind of the addiction to the metal detecting hobby is uh, there's a lot of trash you find, but every once in a while there's something good that you find, and it just kind of keeps you going. On top of that, I notice that when I am out there, I tend to get a lot of those deep knee bends, and I think my waistline kind of enjoys some of that exercise, getting out there and doing things like that. I mean, yeah, okay. I do my sit ups, my push ups. Got my elliptical over here, so I can get a little workout in. But doing those deep knee bends, especially when I restarted that late last year, there's a lot of muscles that I forgot about. All right. Well, in this case, that thing reminded me that, hey, there's some muscles I haven't been using in a while. So get out there and do some melee detecting because you cannot find things if you don't go out there. I mean, I'm surprised how many folks are watching these live streams while I'm out there doing an evening coin hunt. And I appreciate that they're giving some suggestions, some tips, and also appreciate them just kind of watching me dig away and look for things. But yeah, you got to get out there, and if you're just starting out, just gut it out. Just get out there and do some detecting. Uh, it doesn't even have to be a long session. Just do like a 15-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute quick trip. There was one case where I was getting the itch, and I decided, hey, I'm just going to go out in the front yard and just see what's out there, you know. And I ended up finding a few. I ended up finding a few pennies, and then some. Well, let me see if I have it here. This is a good one. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. So I put these lawn ornaments out, and lo and behold, I found one of these little anchor things in my front yard that I had lost. So, hey, who knows? Maybe you might find something that you lost in your front yard. So, hey, doesn't hurt. Just go out there and take out your metal detector and give it a try.
5X. Got this thing 40 years ago, 1986. Okay, here's something. Crackly sound. You hear that? Okay, that's your classic trashy stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and dig it. I think it's over here. There it is. So that's a pretty cool thing is the trashy stuff will definitely pick up the trash. You just got to listen. Instead of a target ID, you're really listening.
All right, I think I lost you guys. All right. Good thing you got two of these things when it. I'm using the a lab mic, and I just noticed that the indicator was showing that I needed to charge this baby. So, all right, let's go get that charged. All right. What I noticed is a lot of times I'd be out there digging away, and I'll get the in the case of the Fisher 1225X, these little crackly sound and whatnot, and that was my telltale to let me know that it probably was not going to be as good a target as I wanted. Additionally, some of the workarounds that you did, because you don't have that target ID, you don't have the depth meter. Instead, what you have is basically physical attributes to your detector. So you don't have a depth meter, lift up your machine and bring it back down and wait for that return to come back. And that distance between your coil to the ground is going to be your heads up as to how deep that target is. Okay. And then the other thing is when you don't have target ID, you have to just kind of notch things out or adjust your sensitivity as well as in this case discrimination. I would start out between the about 5.5. If I was getting a tone, but I'm a high trash area, I'm going to crank it up, jump it up to 8, 9, 10. And if I still got a solid signal, that was giving me a heads up that there was something good still there. Right. At least that's in the Fisher 1225X. I'm kind of itching to go get the newer Fishers because I've got a weakness for the Fisher 12 or the Fishers in general. Currently using the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. Been very happy with it. Love that SB24 coin sniping coil. It has helped my game when it comes to detecting and whatnot. But at times, hey, I'll take out that Fisher and give it a try too. All right. Let's try. Here. Let's go take you to when I found that Tiffany silver ring. Okay. Let me get you there here right now.
Oh, here's a 93. Ooh. Normally it's the quarter if it's 90, 91. 93, hey, that could be a quarter. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Come on, come on. Let's see it. Oh, come on. Let's see if this nocta is staying steady with those quarters.
It's
All
not
right,
a
it's down
quarter.
there.
It's better.
All right, let me check it out. Okay, so 90, 91 typically is a quarter. And then it jumps up above like 95 on up. It could be a bottle cap. It could be just a large piece of metal. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's not a quarter. It's a ring. Nice. Look at that. Oh, look at that, a ring. Nice. Tell you what, I get a lot of trash. Oh, okay, let me see. Can y'all see what it says? I can't read it too well. What's it say?
Says Tiffany and Company. All right. And yeah, this is probably my number 2 best find so far in 2026. That said, I've got to kind of shut things down and get ready to, go to bed because I got my day job to go to. But that said, stay tuned. I plan on doing some more of these evening, early morning hunts, and who knows, maybe you might be there when I find something to beat out number 2 as well as number 1's best finds in 2026. Okay. And you can share in the excitement because, hey, I'm doing this in real life, no editing. It's just straight turn on the, in my case, an Android phone on a neck harness, and I'll just kind of turn it on and let's go. And sometimes I get a lot of trash. Most times I get a lot of trash. But every once in a while, you get something good, and you get the real reaction of yours truly enjoying a find. Because, like I said, melding detecting hobbyists, this hobby can hook you. How's it hook you? You get a lot of trash, You're about ready to just give it up, and then boom, you find something good, and you just keep going on after that. All right. Plus, I use the excuse of I'm getting some good exercise. I'm getting some really good deep knee bends. If I if I pull out all the trash that I picked up, then I just kind of throw it on the table and kind of do a quick count. There's been times where I've gotten 50 to 100 of these little pieces of metal trash items out of a tot lot or playground, a park, and dumped them. But before I dumped them, I just do a little quick visual count. And next thing I know, I'm like, holy cow, I just did 100 deep knee bends. Got me a little exercise there. All right. All right. All for now. Next time we catch y'all later. And good luck and happy hunting. Take care.